Let's open this up and see what all we got. Oh, that's a lot. Alright. So, we have traps. We have stink bombs. We have grenades. We got boom boxes. That's a boogie bomb. We got a porta fort. And we got a boom box. Then a bunch of other stuff. First thing I want to show y'all is the destructive power of the boombox. Which, if you've been playing, you probably found one already, threw it down, and thought, this is amazing. But keep in mind, this is a 3 high, 4 wide cube, where that's a bad example. Pretty much every floor underneath is, see how I have them like set up. I put as many layers as I could in this, that I could remember to put. I mixed up the material for the walls inside and outside. Only place where it's all the same material is the very top and very bottom. And for a boombox, they usually spawn in packs of 2. Don't know why only 1 got put in here, but it's whatever. Its throwing range, pretty short, you know, actually. Like, you can gain a little bit more range, just a tiny bit by jumping, but there's about its max range. So 1, 2 tiles. So you can see it stretched 4 tiles wide, you know, excluding diagonally. It left those tiles alone once it was able to, you know, fall through, but it damages 2 tiles up, 4 tiles wide. It has 600 health. So just shooting it once or twice with an assault rifle will not do the trick. Now, I'm just gonna build real quick here. Why? See, remember where I said that goes underground? That one's underground. So annoying when that happens. We're gonna rebuild just the outer walls here, so we're gonna throw dynamite down. So you can see the difference in its damage. Now dynamite has a cool quality. As soon as you hold it, see that fuse going down. Alright, so dynamite does about a 3 wide tile damage. But what's cool about dynamite is that if you take it, you throw it down, you can throw it back. It's the only item in the game that you can pick up and throw back at somebody. Now I'm going to put it down over here because I don't want to actually pick it up and throw it again. The boogie bomb comes in stacks of 2. Pretty good distance. You throw it, if it hits somebody, they dance, just like this. So as you can see, you boogie after being bombed. We're gonna put these down as well. Don't want to redo them. I was hoping that boombox was gonna do more damage to that structure, but oh well. Or not more. Yeah, more. I didn't want to have to go and remove it myself, but I guess I will. So you got a porta fort and some stuff I just picked up. Porta fortress, grenades, and what's the next thing we're going to show? Well, I'm going to show stink bombs, but okay. So porta fort, it makes that design. When you throw it, insta build. There's tires at the base. You fall from it, you're not gonna. I mean, if you jump from it, you'll get fall damage. But if you just fall off of it, you shouldn't get any fall damage from just falling off of it. This one you might, because we're just a slightly elevated. We'll see. Yeah, none. Now the porta fortress, which we're gonna put on the other side of this because it's the only place we got room, is like the porta fort, but so much bigger. You know, it's a fortress instead. And it has these nice little bounce pads on the side, because if you drop from that, you will take fall damage. But if you run off the side, those will bounce you away. That little glow effect is what you get from the bounce pads. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do bush next. But both Porta Fortress, they're pretty decent items. Use them how you like to. They're not good or bad. They just take up an item slot. I typically don't carry them unless I plan on using them right then, or if I have a free slot, or if I can see myself using it later on in the match. It really just depends on how I feel that day, or how I feel that match. So if you find yourself being like, hey, I really enjoy using these, go ahead and carry them. You know, if someone else says you're stupid for carrying it, or I don't see why you carry it, what's the point? Hey, it's your play style, right? So you just play the game you like to play the game. So you just play it the way you like to play it. So the bush, 4 seconds, 3.2, whatever, to put it on, and that's it. You are now the bush. You crouch. Yes, everyone else can see your pickaxe, so you always want to make sure to have an item that you can hold that's going to be hidden. Don't have on a crazy back bling that sticks out like I do. And you know, season 2, season 3 bushes were big. People loved using these things. Only thing is though, second you try to park it on a ramp, everyone knows. Everyone knows. And a lot of people, they've trained themselves to look for a running bush without actually actively looking for a running bush, because it's just so out of the norm. Alright, stink bombs, they do a 5-tick damage for every half second for 9 seconds, for a total of 90 seconds damage. Now I'm hoping that the bush actually buffs this a little bit, because I noticed last time I was testing this out, this should do 90 damage. But if I get left with 15 again, I know the bush protected me at least a little bit. Nope. It was just a fluke then, when I was left with 15 instead of 10. But that's the stink. One of the best ways to use it actually is when you know somebody's hiding in a build. Like say you know someone's up there in the Porta Fort. You don't know exactly where they're at. You take one of these bad boys. You throw them. You know, usually helps to throw like one on each corner, because now you gotta push them towards you. Makes that sphere, and while they're being hit by it, you'll see these 5s ticking off in the trail that you're running. So it gives you sort of an indication of where exactly your enemy is. Alright, healable items. Before I go into anything else that's going to give me more damage, we're going to do healables. So the med kit takes 10 seconds to put on. Hold on. Nope, not present. Alright, band-aids. Take, 3.5 seconds to put on. Give you 15 health at a time, but will only get you to 75. Which I'm going to take myself all the way up to here. These things do drop in stacks of 5. So, 5 times 15, 75. So even if you're at 1 health, you can at least get back to 75 if you find a fresh stack of band-aids or bandages. The med kit will get you up to 100 from anywhere. So if you have 1 health, you use a med kit, you will have 100 health. Mini shield pots. They give you 25. You can carry up to 10. They drop in stacks of 3. I think the reason why they drop in stacks of 3 is because you're going to take 2. Now you have 1 left. You find 3 more stacks. You're at the max 10. Typically, what you do is you take 2 of those, then you pop a big shield, which gives you 50. Boom. Then you have the chug jug. Takes 15 seconds. I'm not going to show it, because 15 seconds is a stinking eternity in Fortnite. Especially if you're in the middle of a fight. If you're in the middle of a fight, drinking the big pot feels like forever. Because 5 seconds, it does not take long, to close the gap on somebody. Like from here to the top of there, let's start the timer at 50. So 3, 2, 1, go. So in 4 seconds, I was up here. From down there. If you're up here, I hit you a few good times, and you're trying to band-aid and shield up, and all you're doing is you're just crouched right here, woo, 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 woo. I can run up here, grab a shotgun, and go boom. Or run up here while I know you're hurt. Say if I know you're in that corner, or I think you're in that corner or something, I can run up here and be like, haha. Now you're getting 5 ticked. And you're probably gonna die, because these things attack the health directly. They do not attack shield. Stink bombs go straight for the health. So if you're low on health but high on shield, and someone throws a stink bomb at you, you better get out the way. Grenades have a pretty large throw. That one actually bounced off over there, but see like how much they do bounce though. They do damage within like a half tile radius, and it's 100 damage. So if I would drop one on me, my entire shield would be gone. Which I kind of want to show, so I can show you the slurp juice, but I'm just going to tell you about the slurp. Alright, so the slurp, you see right here, it says applies health and shield over time. So over the course of, I want to say 30 seconds, it puts on 75 all purpose. So if you have 75 health and no shield, you'll get 25 health and 50 shield. So if you have 90 health and 0 shield, you'll get 10 health and 65 shield. If you have 100 health, you'll get 75 shield. Do you see the pattern here? It goes to health first, then shield, for a total of 75. Mouthful. Get over here, you behemoth. Presents. These things were recently added. They are brand new. Hear that Christmas music? Now when you throw them, a present appears. Hey! Now, I don't know if these are going to stay in the game or not. I hope they do. I hope they just reskin them and don't call them presents anymore. Or still call them presents, but just like, instead of making it a big present box, just make it look like a giant loot crate or something. Because they guarantee one power weapon, usually a heal item, and usually a mobility item. See, now look, I'm stupid here, because it did not include the heal item. But, you see, there's the power weapon. It's always going to be a legendary weapon of some form. Don't let this fool you. 9 times out of 10, I get either a gold minigun, which can be a great weapon if you have enough miniature ammo for it, which should have been in this crate here, but it wasn't, or in that chest, because I wanted to show you that. But it's either a gold minigun or a gold thermal. And when you have one of these things and you use it, it's either going to be early game, where the gold thermal isn't going to help you out too much, or it's going to be late game, where quite honestly, when it's down to you and one other person, or your team and one other team, you know exactly where each other are. That thermal's not going to come in handy too well unless you're playing against somebody who has no idea what they're doing, and they're taking forever to build. I can't believe that this chest got rid of my minigun that was in there. That is very disappointing. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. The minigun, it never reloads. So as you put, you can, while you're shooting it, pow, 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 run over some small ammo. It automatically gets added to your minigun. You can automatically keep on using it. You never have to stop, pulling the trigger to reload. There's no reload animation. So if you run out and you've run over a batch of small ammo, or somebody on your team gives you small ammo, you can immediately switch to the minigun, wind it up, and start using it again. That's the only downside of the minigun, in my opinion, is, you know, besides the fact that you move slower, which you do anyways for all guns when you're firing, but instead of reloading, it has a wind-up time, which is nothing crazy. It's like one 1,000, 2 1,000 you're firing, and maybe even shorter than that. It's been a while since I've actually like timed it, but it's not that long. And if you have 300 small ammo, which totally doable in a game of Fortnite if you're actually engaging people, and you get, even if you just get like 2 or 3 kills, chances are you're gonna have that 300 to 400 small ammo, and a minigun can just shred through someone's building late game. You can use it to keep someone out of the storm, or out in the storm to kill them with the storm. You can use it to just overpower somebody's build in a 1-by-1, ground them, and just keep on, you know, just pelting them with it, and, you know, just chip away 18 at a time to eventually kill them. But oh yeah, got a little bit of these miscellaneous things. Okay, so this is okay. So we're gonna do traps first. So it's just called a spike trap in this game mode. I'm gonna do this so you can see. You can put it on the wall, the floor, or the ceiling. It does 150 damage, and if you can get someone boxed in, or you can place one where someone's not going to see it, which, you know, to you they're going to show a blue. To, you know, you and your teammates, they're going to be blue. To your enemies, they're going to be gray. So they're not super easy to see, but they're not super easy to miss either, depending on how you play. Let's see. So next we have the jump pad, followed by the campfire, followed by the turret. So the campfire heals you up to 50 health over the course of I think it's 25 seconds, because it gives you, it 2-ticks you. It'll give you up to 50 additional health on whatever you have. So if you have 50, it'll take you to 100. If you have 25, it'll take you to 75. The jump pad, or launch pad, exactly as it says. You build up, place her down, jump on her, and there you go. The turret, it overheats pretty easily. When they're first added in the game, they're super overpowered, and if you had 2 or 3 of these things, you could easily win the game with you and your squad if all of you just loaded up on them, because the hitboxes on them were ridiculously small to be able to like snipe someone out of one. Their accuracy wasn't terrible, and the health, see how it's 1,000? Was 400 for the actual turret and 1,000 for the floor. The entire thing used to be 1,000, and now you can't. You can see you cannot, like, there's no option to fix it. Why'd I hit that twice? All right, but you see here it says repair. It took 4 wood to repair that. For this, you could get this thing all the way down to like 50 health, and it would only say 2 metal to repair, and it would be like an instant, you know, 2-stage boom boom, it's done. And that was for the entire thing. So these things were extremely overpowered. Now they're not so much. They fire quick, they hit hard, about, you know, 40 per hit. They not super accurate, but they overheat. They're good like pressuring weapons. If you have a you know, if it's like, you know, 3 of you versus 4 people left, you know, if you're in squads, or if you're in duos and it's, you know, your duo versus like 1 guy, but, you know, you just saw that guy melt somebody, and you both just, one of you posts up in a turret and the other one just kind of plays like a lookout, so the turret's just tearing things down and someone, you know, the guy's just laying in with a AR fire. You can do some damage with it. That's okay. So now that is it for miscellaneous items. Haha. So go ahead, use this information that I've given you for what you will. It's up to you. If you think it's all just trash info and you think you do a 101 tutorial on this, more basic, because that's all this is, it's just a basic, here's what it is, then so be it. I will say this though, your trap is as strong as the material you put it on. So you put it on wood, you're only going to have 140 health until that trap's destroyed. You put it on brick or metal, which I see here, metal, yeah, 500, and brick's like 300. Alright, so use that as you will when you go to build something and you want to put traps on it. A lot of times it just gets put automatically on wood because that's the easiest resource to get, it's the most abundant. And if you can catch someone off guard with it, it doesn't matter. So, yep, that's it for this one, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Go ahead and apply it to what you know.